I'm here talking with Billy Gardner. Billy, what are your thoughts of the Wolves teaming up with the Canucks for the next 2 years?
Well, I personally am very excited. I know the fans of Chicago, hockey fans in general, probably are a little apprehensive of the great rivalry in the National Hockey League, but the way I look at it is we're getting an established team that's been terrific for a number of years. We've seen that in Winnipeg or with Manitoba, the quality players that they have had pass through there, and very consistent. And I think that's what you look for, and they like to develop players, so that is so much better for us. We'll see some quality guys for maybe a couple of years. I think personally the last couple of years it's been a little bit difficult on the defensive side of things, including goaltenders, and we're getting a young goaltender who may be the best in the American Hockey League in Eddie Lack, so that's a very good part of this deal too. But quite honestly, it's just the established. Vancouver's been around for a while. They've got great management. They've got great players, and concrete, I guess the word I would use. So I'm excited.
What do you think about the Rockford rivalry now? Do you think that's going to be renewed a little bit after a couple of years, not having so much flame as the first year?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think when you look at what took place a couple of years ago with our two teams in Rockford had a lot of quality young individuals, and look at how many are in the National Hockey League today. So it shows you the depth they had. And that one year when we went 7 games with them, and the Wolves ended up winning the championship, that was a great rivalry. That was maybe the best part of the last couple of years. But they have had guys progress and move on to the National Hockey League, and they're trying to find their feet again in the Blackhawks with a lot of the youth and young guys. So that's probably the difference, at least with the rivalry. It has to grow a little bit. You get players coming in, new players. It's not quite there. So I think maybe with the fans it might be a little bit stronger, but the play itself, not so much anymore. And I just think it's a turnover. There's been a lot of turnover, especially in Rockford.
Do you think there's going to be more consistency on the ice this year compared to last year? Because some games, the games weren't looked like the players were given 100%. But
well, I would hope so. It's going to be a different year this year. I think the division, there's a realignment. You're going to play more games in your own division. I think there's more emphasis now on being a good team to make the playoffs. I believe there's going to be 3 divisions and only a couple from each make it on a guaranteed basis, and then they take the most of the points. So it's going to be tougher, and I think, again, with the divisions, you're going to play more in that division, so those games are going to mean that much more. So looking forward to that, and hopefully they will be consistent, as you mentioned. And I think that comes with a lot of these guys have played together in Winnipeg or Manitoba and will come here, obviously a new coach and so on, but I think we'll see some consistency right from the get-go.